In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to start up your own truck dispatching company. Now, if you're watching this video, you're probably in the trucking industry or just have good knowledge of the trucking industry and want to start making money from home by doing no work at all. Truck dispatching has allowed me to work from home and to make over $3,000 a week, and I'm going to be teaching you guys exactly how to do the same thing. By the end of this video, you will learn how to set up your truck dispatching company correctly and everything you need to get this business started. Truck dispatching isn't hard whatsoever. It just takes a little bit of work to find some customers, but once you have customers, guys, your money will never stop coming in, and you can make easily from $100 a day to $1,000 a day in just 4 hours. Now, this niche is highly competitive and the trucking industry is highly saturated, being because of how easy it is to get started. And with truck dispatching, you don't need any DOT numbers, any insurance, or nothing. Before we get started in this video, guys, please make sure you go ahead and check out the link in the description about the Patreon. Over on the Patreon, we have all types of courses and ebooks, guys, that you can learn from and start your business up today. We have how to boost your credit fast. We have how to make money online, how to make money in crypto, how to make passive income online, and also how to start your trucking business up and some things that you need to watch out for in the trucking industry. If you just want one of the ebooks that we have to offer, guys, you can check out the Lotta ebooks in the Shopify link in the description, guys. Check out the Lotta ebook store and you can just get one. But why get one when you can get the whole bundle over on the Patreon for a discounted price? Woo! And if you still have any more questions and you want to reach out to me to talk to me one-on-one, I do offer coaching calls for $10, anywhere from a 10 to 30 minute conversation. Link in the description under the Calendly /KingLatta. Go ahead and schedule a coaching call to get all the information that you need. But with all that being said, man, let's get right into how to start up this dispatching business so that you can make probably up to $500 a day with doing minimum work. Stay tuned for more after the intro. Woo! So as you can see from the title and as you can see from the intro, we are going over how to start up this dispatching service, how to start up this dispatching company. And guys, you can really scale this business to make over $1,000 a day. And if you start hiring employees to work for you, you can easily make up to $2,000 to even $5,000 a day, depending on how big you scale your company. I mean, like, KingLatta, like, how am I gonna make $5,000 a day one day? Well, if you guys really scale up this business, just like any other business model, you can make up to $5,000, even $10,000 a day doing whatever you want, as long as you scale and you scale properly. But in this dispatching service, say that you are making $100 profit per load, guys. You know, say you're having a service that you don't take off a fee, you just simply over negotiate what your driver wants. So if your driver wants $500 for a load, you negotiate on the load board for $600, you get that load and you keep the $100. Now, to make extra money, then you will charge your driver a fee anywhere from 10%. Mostly it goes from 5 to 15%, but the average is around 10%. So now, off of a $500 load that your driver wants, you have now made $150 off of that load. And say you have 10 people working for you, or even say you have 50 dispatchers in your company working under your name. And with this company, guys, with this business, I love it because the people that work for you can work from home as well. All you have to do is supply them the load board. But let's say you have 50 people giving out loads for you and they all make just $100 a day. Now you have $5,000 a day in revenue for yourself. So don't sleep on it, man. Anything you do, do it to 100%. And don't always look in the worker's mindset of it all. Don't always be the digger. Sometimes you want to be the person selling the shovels, and sometimes you want to be the person making the shovels. And in this case, the carrier, the truck driver, is the person digging. The dispatcher is the person selling the shovels, and the person that is making the shovels is the load board, or, you know, the broker, or you can even say people that make the load board apps. You know, just don't limit your mind to what you can do. You can definitely make $1,000 a day with this business, and I'm gonna show you how to start it up right now. Let's get it. Woo! So we are over here on my handy dandy mini whiteboard, and as you can see, man, it's not focusing, but now we are focused up. So as you can see, the first thing that you're gonna need out of the 5 simple steps that you're gonna need for this video is, the first thing you're gonna need is a LLC. Once you have this LLC, guys, now you are official. You can officially start giving out loads. You know, you can be legal and start getting your taxes right on, you know, legal paperments, legal documents. You want to have your taxes right, so you want to create this LLC, and along with this LLC, as soon as you make it, you want to create a business bank account so that you can start writing off all your purchases, and so that, you know, everything from your business will be linked to your business bank account and linked to this LLC, and around tax time you won't have anything to worry about. Second thing for this business model, and the most important thing, is a website. You need to have yourself your company website. This website right here goes hand in hand with your social media account. You're gonna need a website and a social media account, and let me tell you why. So what this social media account and this website does is, anytime somebody is dealing with money, especially when you're talking about doing work for somebody and somebody paying you over $500, you want to check for legitimacy. You want to make sure that company is legit. And I know as soon as I hopped in this trucking industry and I was looking for a dispatcher, the first thing I was doing was going on Google, typing in that company's name, just making sure they're a real company and not a scam, because there are a lot of scams in this trucking industry as well. So by building up your website, guys, you just want to have your basic information, just your company name, your contact information, and the services that you provide. And that is all you need for your customers to just do some quick little research and see that your phone number and your addresses and stuff matches up and that you are legit. Another thing is the social media. It goes hand in hand. People might check social medias as well, and what you want to do on here is get some customers to, you know, post about their experiences with your company. You want to post, you know, your success, and you want to post people actually moving these loads for you, so that your customers will think that you're more legit. So the third thing that we're going to be going over is a factoring company, guys. You might have to need a factoring company, but with being a dispatcher, factoring is not absolutely necessary. But I put this on the list because you might have to factor if you want to make some more money. Yes, guys, if you want to make more money with this dispatching service, you might just want to have yourself a factoring company, or either you might want to do some factoring yourself. And what I mean by this is, so say your driver just completed a load for $1,000. Instead of giving them all their money the same day or within 2 days for no fee, guys, what you want to do is charge your drivers a quick pay fee, or just a, you know, a load payment fee, guys, anywhere from 2%, actually anywhere from 1% to even 7% you could take from their load, their individual loads, on paying them out. So this means that if they have $1,000, guys, and they want to get their money in the same day, you could charge them 7%. You take it out, now you have extra money in your pockets. Or if your drivers to decide to take a whole week until they get paid, now you can just take 1%, but at the end of the day, you're still getting at least 1% extra from that load just by having to pay your driver. The fourth thing, and the thing that you're gonna need the most, and the whole thing that's gonna make this business run, is a load board. You're gonna need to hop on yourself a load board. I do advise DAT. DAT does have Trucker's Edge. It is a free trial. You can use this platform for 30 days, guys, absolutely free. Go ahead and go to DAT. Some of these load boards out here, you're gonna need a DOT or an MC number, but with DAT, Trucker's Edge, you don't need any of that whatsoever. So you can start this business without having any type of certifications. And the last thing you're gonna need to make this business successful is, of course, obviously, customers. You guys want to make sure that you have customers on top of customers. You want to make sure that you're reaching out to new people every single day. And this is where the script comes in at, guys. When you're getting these customers, when you're finding these customers, you might have to develop a small script to hook your attention and hook your customers' attention to listen to you over the phone or online. So what I mean by script is when you're doing cold calls, you know, on DAT, I love DAT because they do have an option where you can find new carriers and you can find truck drivers and get them to sign up with you. But what I mean by script is when you do your cold calling, you want to go ahead and have out the same business plan, the same motto that you tell everybody. It may look something like this. Hi, my name is KINGLATTA. I am with Latta Trucking LLC. We provide freight dispatching services. We charge no fee at all. We do no forced dispatch, and you can work on your own time. You know, something simple like that, maybe a little bit better, but you know, that's just off the head. And also a script could be on your website as well. As soon as people come to your website, you want to have some type of menu. You don't have to have anything on your website except this menu of just getting their information, guys. You just want their first name, their last name. You know, you want to get their DOT number, their address, and just the simple information, their email address, so that you can reach back out to them and so that you can get them signed up with you. But these customers is the most essential part of this business, because without your customers, without your carriers, you're not going to be making any money. And one thing about these customers, guys, you want to make sure that you're being reasonable. I know some of my dispatchers when I was in the trucking industry were trying to force things on me. You know, they were trying to get me to go 17 hours of driving for like $1,000, and you know, it's just insane, can't do it. But sometimes these dispatchers are trying to force these loads on you, but at the end of the day, you're in control. As a dispatcher, don't force your drivers to do what they don't want to do. You know, act like these drivers are your family, because essentially they are, and they're feeding your family. So be nice to your drivers and be understanding. Some last things I want to go over is a DOT. What is a DOT? This is your FMCSA authority. You know, and these are the numbers that some load boards want to see and most brokers want to see. But as a truck dispatcher, you don't need a own DOT. All you have to do is use your carrier's DOT. When your carrier signs up for your service, guys, the first thing they're gonna do is put in their MC and DOT number. So you could use whoever's DOT number that you need for the specific load that you need. Another thing is paperwork, guys. Paperwork is very important. You want to have your carrier packet very organized. You need all the information about your drivers. You know, you need the dimensions of the truck, the days that they want to work, how far they're willing to drive, what equipment they have, how many straps they have, if they have a pallet jack, if they have a lift gate. And like I said, man, the most important things like the dimensions and the equipment and just their preferences. But you want to get that carrier packet set up, guys. And the most important thing on that carrier packet will be that MC and that DOT number and all the driver's information, address, and all of that stuff. And the last thing I want to tell you, and the most important thing I want to tell you with getting this dispatching company started, is the paperwork side, which is having an agreement from your carrier. You can get this agreement notarized, and you can make this agreement totally legal, and by getting it notarized, you can then perform legal action if necessary. But this agreement, guys, is gonna be saying if you are charging a fee, say it's 10% or even 15%, if you get hooked a carrier on signing up for 15%, that is a good deal. And what you want to do is, in your agreement, you know, you want to make sure your carrier signs it, and you want to make sure that it says, you know, something like, I agree to give up 15% of my load to Latta Trucking LLC and such, and so on and so forth. And you just want to have an agreement that, you know, I will always deliver these loads on time. Once I accept, I won't decline. Stuff like that. Something to make some rules and some boundaries. But the most important is signing off on that, you know, 10%, 15% fee. Making sure that they agree with that. Because they might just come back after they completed a load for you and you try to reach out to them and get your money. Then they might be like, hey man, I don't have, you know, that 15%, and then now you're out of your 15% on that load, so you could then perform legal action and get probably, you know, 1,000 or even more off of this situation. Woo! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to start up your truck dispatching company. I will be making a video more in depth on my laptop on how to start this thing up step by step, where to go and how to do it. But this is the overview on how to start up a truck dispatching company and everything that you need. It's an easy business to get into. The hardest thing is just finding customers, finding drivers. But with apps like Indeed and Glassdoor, you can easily post ads, and Craigslist, you can post ads for drivers and job ads and have drivers, owner operators coming to you all over the country. That's the good thing about this business, is that you can be in one state but operating all throughout the country totally remotely. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, man. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell. This is Black Investors Group, where we do post daily and we do have videos in the trucking niche and how to make passive income online. Make sure you subscribe to the family. We're on our way to 100K. We post every day, so I will see you tomorrow. This is Black Investors Group. I'm KINGLATTA and we out. Woo!
You talking money